Hey guys, this is a quick brief review or overview of the Tac Mag magnet gun holder for your vehicle or your home or desk or wherever you like to put it, but I wanted one for my truck. I initially had another video that I recorded, but then I realized I recorded it vertically, and I'm not a monster, so I'm just going to quickly re-record it and go over the different features. So basically what we're looking at here is my daily carry is a Taurus 380. I like it because it's really small. I considered the Ruger, but honestly I like the TCP a little bit better. I like the way the slide lock functions on it. Anyway, I don't need to get into specifics of why I like this particular gun, but just to point out, this is my daily carry and this is what I'm going to be using predominantly with the Tac Mag. So my prior solution was this little holster here that I picked up at Bass Pro Shop, I believe, 15-20 bucks, something like that, and it kind of just sits underneath the steering column. As you can see, it kind of just clips right in there with the belt clip, and that works decently, but the problem is, I don't know why, but this gun in particular, it tends to catch a little bit on certain holsters. I think it may have to do, see if I can get a little focus here, with this piece right here, but in any case, sometimes it'll stick in that holster, and that makes me nervous. So I wanted something with quick access. A couple weeks ago, I pulled up into my driveway, and while I was just sitting in my truck, I was listening to the end of a podcast. A crazy person walked up to my window in the middle of the night. You know, that's pretty scary, and I realized, luckily, she was no harm whatsoever. She was just a homeless person that was looking for cat food. She was nuts. But anyway, it made me nervous, and I wanted to be able to have faster access in the event that something were to happen. So basically what you'll see here is underneath the dash, I have it mounted with just basic sheet metal screws. These kind right here that I picked up at Home Depot for like $2. I also considered doing nuts and bolts because I had thought about maybe placing it right here with the Tac Mag sitting on this side and then a nut on the other side. But the way that it works, I would have had to have slipped my hand in between, and I didn't like the way that it felt when I kind of mocked it up a little. So I decided over here. Now, the good thing about this, I was looking for reviews online and I couldn't really find any that specified, but I want to point this out in case anyone is in the same position as me. You can use regular old, sheet metal screws and screw them directly into the dash. As long as you know that there's nothing behind the dash where you're going to mount it, these screws will more than well enough hold it in place where it needs to be. I mean, this thing ain't going nowhere, and I just used a screwdriver. I didn't even have to drill a pilot hole. If you get, decent size screws that you're sure the top's going to sit on properly, that thing ain't going nowhere. So highly recommend just doing that. Save yourself the trouble of breaking out the drill and all that. You can just screw it directly in, assuming you're keeping your truck forever like I am. Then again, this might add to the value by $10. So to show you how it functions, it's about as easy as can be. The magnet's right there, you slip it on and you're good to go. So you can mount it a couple different ways. You can have it clipped to the side of the pistol or the top, but obviously in my case, from where I sit back here, this is perfect access to be able to quickly grab it if need be. So that's definitely what I went with. I also considered the left side. I'm actually left-handed, but sitting in the driver's seat, you can see it's no good to have it down here where you got to reach way over here, pull up, and then windows in the way. So I would rather just use my right hand. Most of us lefties are somewhat ambidextrous, so this is significantly easier for me to access than it would be on the other side. So it was kind of a no-brainer for me to put it on this side, so that's what I did. But anyway, just to show you how it functions one more time here, just slides right off. If you're worried about your gun getting scratched up on the top, because I've read a couple of reviews where people say you can't get some scratches, you'll see a little bit of nicks on mine, but that is actually not from the Tac Mag. You can put a piece of leather or felt over the top of the magnet, And those neodymium magnets are plenty strong, so it'll go right through the felt with no problem. Let me see, sorry, I had to decline a phone call there. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. I think it'll hold up well. It certainly feels really tight as it is, as far as how it's mounted. And if you have any questions or comments, please let me know in the comment section below. And have a great day, guys. Stay safe.